I've tattooed someone that his little girl died of SIDS, sudden infant death, and he held her teddy bear while I did the tattoo on him. And as I was doing the tattoo, he had tears running down his cheeks. And it was odd because I felt like I didn't have the right to be there, but I was the reason it was happening. So, you know, it weighs a little heavy on you sometimes, you know.
You know, I did a portrait on a woman of her son, and he looked so healthy in this photograph that she used, you know, and it turned out he had drowned, you know, which was, of course, very tragic. But yeah, you do get to, a lot of times you end up sharing that, you know, with this person you're working on, because I guess they obviously feel like, you know, you're a person they can talk to, and you know, they want to tell the story about this person they're getting a portrait of that's going to be a permanent memorial.
I had someone else that I did his son that had cancer, and his son had actually knew all these professional football and baseball players, and like he'd throw out the first ball, you know, at the Red Sox game, and this young man had written a book for other kids that suffered with cancer. And so this kid, I'm finding out his whole life story, you know, and he's gone, you know, and I mean, it's kind of heavy, you know. I've had tears rolling down my cheeks while I was working, you know what I mean? Because stuff like that gets you sometimes, you know. When you go to someone that's died, you're attending a funeral while you're doing the tattoo sometimes, and you got to be ready for it, you know. And I think sometimes it draws a lot out of you.
I divide tattoo history into two segments, pre and post 1970. Because in 1970, it just sort of, women's liberation was in, it was rolling. I was getting, God, I'd been on the cover of Rolling Stone magazine by then, Life magazine and all that stuff. So it just, the whole complexion of tattooing had changed and was changing. And the press was all enamored with all the women getting tattooed. I was in more panty lines than gynecologists, for Christ's sakes, back in that period. It was just, they all wanted a little butterfly or something. They all wanted it in a nice little hidden spot. I think secretly some of it was that when they went to the nude beach, they'd have a friend with them. Or they could rationalize, oh, they're looking at my tattoo, not my bush. You know, I don't know. Tattoos mean different things to different people.
It's a good industry. Don't fuck it up. You know, it can be really good to you, and it can really make you fuck you up. Just do it right, man, and it'll be good to you. Just do it right. And like I said, fucking respect the motherfuckers who started this shit. They're still alive. You know, just because they ain't tattooing don't mean they're dead. You know, these guys got a lot of knowledge, man, and listen to them.
We got the old tattoo artists that was around and were unique characters, and I'm sure there's unique characters out there in the floor tattooing here today, but you can't see the forest for the trees. Too goddamn many. I mean, it's like, it's just, but the whole world is blown up, you know? And, well, the internet is fucking things up royally, you know? If there was a devil that invented Christianity, the news media, and the internet.